Oi, oi! The amount of oi-ois. Oh God.
Glencoe Black.
It's a very good race.
It's gnarly, but it's very scary.
I think I'm going to get some squirty water on this.
Did not expect this to happen today, that's for sure. Yes!
Oi, oi!
Not a good start. Knees all swollen and the weekend hasn't even began. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, this weekend is going to be super exciting because we're driving all the way up north for the national champs at Glencoe in Scotland. So let's go check it out. Oi, oi. Just trying out a different brand. Get rid of the old Icelanders. On go the Tesco's. Basically played football, which is a mistake in itself, with some old school mates for the first time in 10 years. Enough moaning, let's get on to it. That took his time, but here we are, Glencoe for the national downhill champs. So we're going to walk all the way up to the top and have a little look and see what this rough track has to offer. Bit of a long way to the top, but look at that for a view. How sick is that? There was some people practicing today, cheating what's it. I think the track all in should hold up pretty well, depending on what the weather does. She's going to be rough. So what I've learned from the Mega, if it's super rocky, all that good stuff, we probably just want to go for the smoothest line to start things off with until we know where the real lines are. Keep it nice and smooth. Made it to the top. This is where we're going to be starting come tomorrow. Pretty gravelly up top, but I'm sure that'll change when loads of tyres get to it. So we've come off the top bit. I'd imagine you're probably carrying quite a lot of speed and then you end up going down this little drop. Bit of a roll off. You probably pre-jump into this, or if you do end up jumping, just squashing straight up, loads of speed into the next section. Bombing on down, and then we can essentially gap, double all of these rollers. I'd imagine you're going to be carrying some speed, so these are probably actually going to be quite squashed. Right, coming on round, and then we're greeted with a little jump. So I didn't think this track had too much pedalling. However, quite a long traverse on this fire road, so it's going to be a case of getting the speed. It probably won't actually last that long because of how fast it actually is. So we've got a fairly big gap up top. There's no real lip, so it is a bit of a hop. The ground is rolling away, so we just got to make sure we stay on the right hand side and really give it a good pop off there. So we do the gap jump round the corner and actually jump on the right hand side, not even hit any of these steps because they've taped it out wide. By opening that turn up, I think the natural line pushes you out wide, which opens up the next corner anyway. Carry the speed straight out, straight onto this outside. Double gap is on, as you can see. There's one drop, there's the second drop. I think you can just pop and we end up landing down here. So there's a pretty steep section down there. I think first run we're literally just gonna chill and just make sure we can make it down alive. Over a bit of North Shore. Trying to keep it wide as much as possible. I haven't ridden a track like this for a while. I think the last time I actually come up here was 2017 for the national champs, which I got second in Masters, which I'm pretty happy about, but it wasn't enough to get the jersey. So fingers crossed it's a better weekend this weekend. Look how fast this next section is going to be. So you bomb down there and then literally I'll most definitely be holding on to those brakes though. It'll be quite a nice feeling when you get back down to this stuff, because it's almost like you're at a proper bike park again. It's going to be a bit smoother on the old hand, and a lot of these are just big open turns that you can just carry speed for, because they look nice and floaty, nice and big. So this is almost like a step down set up jump, and then you carry your speed round, and then you got another big step down there. It's quite long. The cool thing is the landing's super long, so it means you can go pretty big off it, and then you've got a nice supportive bridge to give you support over that jump, over the next jump. Jump, jump. Last jump into the finish. And there we go. That was a little track walk of the National Downhill Champs course here in Glencoe, Scotland. Oi, oi. With a bit of daylight to fit the old rim packs. We've actually fitted the back one. It's super easy. You just use a wheelie bin and it makes your life so much easier. So we just do the front one. Unfortunately, there is quite a lot of midges here, so it won't be lasting too long. So the midges are a little bit much, but life hack: use a bin, to enable you to get the rim pad on nice and easily, where you can use it as leverage. Helps you. Top tip. There's the rim pad all the way on. Next step is just putting the tyre on a little bit, and that is her good to go. Just need to pump it up. Morning of practice, the midgies have started and it's minging already. Chairlift's about to go, so let's get ready and geared up. How the other half live. How I live. Living it. Right, it's taken 40 minutes to get to this point. We're now about to go on there. Look at that for a cue, man. First run was a little rough and ready. Used it as a bit of a track walk. We're now going up for second run. As you can see, the track is below me. It's a little rough, a little gnarly, but should be good fun. Hopefully I'll get a few more runs in over the weekend. The queues are pretty big, so wish me luck. A bit windy now, that's for sure. I've got permission. Right, let's get it there. Right, we're gonna just chill. Oh my god, that is loose and off camber. Such a gnarly place. So getting to this next bit, on off. Oh, that up. God, that wind is something. So this is the gap. Inside there. Oh my lord. Just having a look, isn't it really? It's fucking gnarly. Do you do it? Done all the gnarlier stuff. Well, I say that. We've done a bit of gnarlier stuff. More gnarly stuff to come. Very different to the South Coast, that's for sure. Right, around here we just got to get on the brakes. To make sure we get that line. Right, smoothens out a bit. Not for long though. That's wild, isn't it?
You were struggling to carry the speed and link it in.
Yeah, saved mate, well saved. Right, carry on this squiddy journey. Right. Love it. Where the fun starts now. It's like a big bike park. Oh god. There we go. So that run was a little stop-starty. We're now on our way up again. Look how gnarly this track is, man. It's very different to anything my way, that's for sure. So we're going to go up, hopefully give it another blast. There's a couple of gaps on this track. The first one is the big one at the top, which is nice and easy. It's just a case of a big pop and you're all good. And then there's basically a double drop. Now I've actually watched quite a few people that are double dropping it, but then they're anchoring up so hard that the guys who are just dropping are actually just as quick. And I think when it comes to the old risk versus reward, I think you're more likely going to screw it up by over jumping, braking, skidding, getting out of control, than the guys who are literally drop, they're in control all the way. But let's go, give it a go. Right, on our way to the start again. It's quite off camber, this. Loves it. Right then. Here we go then. Right, let's bring it on. This is actually quite off camber. Hard to race. Slow it down a bit. Carry our speed. Oi, oi! The amount of oi-ois. Too good. Yeah, boys. I think a lot of these holes, these little different ones, you can always pick different ones. Oh, that's horrible, that. Wow, a lot of survival. Alright, go around here. Let's get on the brakes a bit more. To make that higher line. Oh, that's nice now, isn't it? Take.
I didn't medical attention now. Bang your head,
Sit
get
down,
your
you've got to bang your head.
Just got to shut up.
Oh, it's my arm.
Is that?
This elbow don't feel like it's connected. Well, that wasn't very good. Just trying to do full run and I can see it already. It's the chain guide bottomed out, doesn't it? This arm doesn't feel. But the fact I can move it
No, just
a little. Just go like this, like the adrenaline settle. Say, it's that one rock. It's got a few people.
You just bottomed out on it, did you?
Literally landed straight on it now. This just feels like really weird.
Is that?
I wouldn't move that way too much.
Yeah.
Maybe banged it or something. Probably cut it. I think, have you cut it? Is that blood coming through your shirt there?
No, but that doesn't feel right.
Ride it down! Yeah, jump.
The helmet took its my arm.
Okay.
My arm more than anything else.
Okay, right, so I've got one other person I'm trying to walk off just now.
I wasn't knocked out or anything.
Oh,
Straight up.
medical.
Getting the Connie.
Savage, absolute savage.
Not the one. And that is why I luckily wore my older helmet, because in the back of my mind I thought it was some gnarly track. The walk of shame. It's a medical tent. What a nightmare, but the guys were straight on me to see if I was alright. Helmet's obviously had a bit of a whack, and looks like the bike needs some love as well, so not too good. Flaky skin, not good.
I think I'm going to get some squirty water on this.
Did not expect this to happen today, that's for sure. So it's probably half hour after the crash. I've washed the old bike, it's absolutely peeing it down. I'm just in a bit of a debate in my head as to what's what, so I think we're just going to get the bike ready, good to go again, and then have a shower and just reassess what on earth is going on with my body right now. I'm a little sore, a little beaten up. This amazing but silly sport, I'm keeping my options open, so as you can see, there's the finish. We're going to walk up and have a quick look at the track and see how much it's changed. I'm not going to lie, I feel pretty beat up, but I haven't come all this way just to sit in a van, so we'll wait and see. At least go and have a little look, try and loosen the old body off, and then tomorrow morning it will be how bad actually am I. The crash wasn't the fastest, but this ground certainly isn't the nicest to crash on, so my arm's pretty beat up. Got a little bang to the head, but obviously as you saw from the video I swore straight away so I didn't get knocked out. Let's go and check out this track. There is the evil rock that I cased. I ended up all the way down there and then head stoving myself into that bank. Not good. So when you look at it from here, it doesn't look much at all. It's that annoying little thing that the chain device bashed out on, grounded out. And it sent me forward and then down there. Such a brutal track. But it is the national champs, what do you expect? We're not going all the way to the start, but there is the fire road. And then we come down into that gap jump. Look at that as a pit. So this is the slab. As you can imagine, wet rock in a slight corner causes utter carnage. This has been causing no ends of dramas into this. So the ideal line would probably be gapping over those rocks to set you up for the next corner. Realistically, the way I'm feeling, I think I might just pop on down there. So with the amount of rain today, you can see, look how much snow has gone. There. Yeah, I think the line is on the left, and then therefore you haven't got all those rocks. Nearly at the bottom, we've got the nice step down, super fun. Round the berm, jump into the finish. Right, here we are, sports fans. It is race day. It's absolutely peeing down. Practice is literally over. I've obviously decided not to do any runs. I'm giving myself the best possible chance. Potentially break the beam for seeding, see how I feel, and then realistically, if it's too sore, then just stop. Have a DNF, which means that I can still do race runs. There's talk that winds, etc. are coming in this afternoon, so it might mean that they're going to rely on seeding results. So first couple of straights, I'm just going to generally see how I feel and then go from there. Look at that. Cheers, man. Right, we're on our way up. Like that bit of follow cam to the top. So realistically, I am hurting. Between us, I'm just going to break the line, stop halfway, and then end up riding the red run just to make sure that I can actually sort of ride, beating up here and there. So let's go check it out. Annoyingly, I've got a battery of 1%, so the chances are you boys and girls aren't going to see anything in a minute, so I'll see you on the flip side. Look how much water's coming down, and look how much the track's changed, which you probably can't see on this GoPro, but it has changed somewhat. Nolly Wilkins' words, that is art. Pure parts. Just shame I haven't got a crappy dad cam with a little long lens. Well, there we go. Unfortunately the battery ran out, but we broke the beam and we ended up stopping halfway down the track and just riding down the red run and watching a few people. Now this track has changed so much, but let's get washed up, cleaned up and ready for run 2. Not that there's much to wash off, but make her nice and clean at least.
Glencoe black.
Yeah, it's a very good race.
It's gnarly.
It's
Very hard.
You lot have gone all timid all of a sudden.
Yeah. Nah, it's good though. It's a good laugh, but it's very scary. Oi, oi!
This weather is not easing up. Look at it. Probably can't see it on the GoPro, but it's absolutely streaming down. Got the bike in parts. I'm going to just try and salvage it to be rideable, and then maybe go up for run 2. We'll see. Dry, is it?
Oh mate, it's hero conditions. Like absolutely grim.
Bit of lunch, and I think I'm going to go up, brave it, ready for race run. I think I'm an idiot. Well, I know I'm an idiot. I'm now going to go up for race run, and the whole objective of this is to just get to the bottom, be happy that I've made it to the bottom, and then that is it. So fingers crossed. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the flip side. Oi, oi.
Over the line.
Well, there we go. We actually managed to do a race run. Certainly not set any records alight, but the main goal really was I wasn't going to ride this morning. I'm in an iron all day. Obviously went through the beam for seeding. Track had obviously changed quite a lot from 2 o'clock on Saturday, which is when I crashed, till race run. Obviously I didn't see the track on seeding, so we left our options open and we got to the bottom. I'm super stoked. As I said, result literally wasn't anything other than let's get to the bottom. My last rider on track. Good day on the hill, was it? Right there.
No smoke, no poke.
There we go. Right, you're gonna start going. Yeah, brother.
Greg Williamson!
Alright, get those joggers. Get those joggers.
Yes!
Quality.
Greg, don't go anywhere, get in the box. Greg, going through British cycling. It's Greg Williamson.
What a weird and wacky race weekend we've had. Certainly after the big stack that I had yesterday, I came to try and get the Masters National Champs jersey and failed miserably, and certainly didn't think that I'd actually make it down the racetrack. I managed to get top to bottom. Well done to Greg Williamson for fastest time of the day. I'm more impressed the fact that he managed to soak Adam Brayton's trousers. And what a fitting ending to being up in Scotland. Being here at this wacky place. This is where they filmed James Bond Skyfall, right there. That's where Daniel Craig was. So there we go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, it'd be great if you give it a thumbs up. Be sick if you subscribe. Remember, oi oi merch at oimtb.co.uk. Until next one, see you in a bit. Oi oi!